Hello my croutons, and welcome to another First Impressions video. Today we will be taking a look at Last Alone, Canyon of Fires. Let's get started. So the first thing I noticed is that this game, I do not believe, is made in RPG Maker NV because it doesn't have the default you can press F4 to go into full screen option. So I'm recording this in a small cramped windowed mode, and we'll blow it up in editing so you guys can see it better. There's no options menu either. This is a nice looking title screen, I'll give it credit for that. It has good music too, good art, but it's simplistic. I don't know what else to say. I'm sorry for the hiatus on videos. I've had a lot going on in real life and I haven't been able to get to recording a video, so I'm sorry that it took so long, but here we are now, and let's get started. I don't even know what to say. That's a nice bust. I'm not sure if that is a default bust with an RTP pack or just an art pack, but it's really high quality. I feel like I've seen that style around before. I had hoped you would be happy, but I guess I am. This is the happiest. It has to be the happiest day of my life. Oh, Adrad, that's a relief. I was so worried that you would be upset. No, I'm shocked, is all, Misha. Happy, but shocked. I thought we were careful. Okay, the way this dialogue's written, no, I'm shocked is all, Misha. You don't need all those commas. I feel like there's an overuse of commas in your sentences. But we'll see, yeah. I know, I thought we were careful too, but sometimes these things just happen. It's so great. I love you so much. I love you too. I'm so happy. This will affect our training though. You understand? Oh, I don't see why. I mean, I feel like I'm close. Even those of the canyon are barely more powerful. Just a little more. I can't give myself to you like that right now. The bloodletting makes me weak, you know that. I think it may be impossible now. If we want to keep the baby, that is. Okay, so she's pregnant, probably with his baby, and they're like student-teacher, but like they're same age or something. I don't know, not in that sense. Like he's her mentor. Not quite sure what's going on, but I'm sure it'll be explained. Of course, yes. Do you think the baby will be of the canyon? Isabel doesn't think so, since the blood will be muddled. You told your sister? Sure, it was a little hard to hide with the morning sickness and all. And it was just going to get harder to hide, and it's just going to get harder to hide. This is bad. You shouldn't have told her. We need to go. Stop worrying so much. Isabel was happy for us. I think she's excited to be an aunt. Oh, she told more people. Okay, interesting. Okay. Wow, that escalated quickly. Alright, we went from just chilling in the forest talking about our baby, and now she's dead. Well. Alright, no idea what's going on. It's been a long time, Misha. A lot has happened since I saw you last, and a lot more is going to happen before it is all over. Soon, they will see what we understood all along. That's the kid, I'm guessing. Oh god, no, it's not the kid. That is a demon. Sir, we've made it through the canyon cave. Everything is in place for the search. Good. Come with me to summon the ringer. Once he's had his fill, he'll return to the canyon and we'll finish the search. Tell the men to stay away until the bringer is finished. We don't want them caught in the coal. If it's that dangerous, I'm sure we can take care of the search without summoning a bringer. The village is asleep. How hard could it be? These villagers are not to be underestimated. This is all moving very quickly, and there's not a lot of context for what's happening. I really hope you'll explain everything later. I'm not even going to try to read that. I don't really like it. I don't know. I feel like the music needs to do some changing too, because the music's just down, 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 and it's not really changing to set the mood. Right? You want to set the mood with your music. That's why you have it. So this is a rainy, dark scene. It needs to be darker, more ominous music. And then back on track. It's a personal thing of mine. When games use a made-up language, the made-up languages are hard to read, so you kind of just skip over it when you're reading it. If it's written into the lore, I mean, it's okay, but you can also just do regular, you can use a regular language for your spell language, but you just do like weird combinations of words and whatnot, which I think is a better way to do it than coming up with fake words, or maybe this is a language, Latin or something, that, isn't commonly used. Always make it so the player can feel like they're the character. If the player can't read something that the main character is saying, then the player is not going to feel immersed in the game. That's my personal opinion. Oh, we've summoned a demon. And the music's still not changed, okay? Go, my friend. Do what you were created to do. Eradicate these selfish dilettantes from the face of the earth. Imagine you see that creature coming towards you. That's kind of scary. Oh, that's some lag there. Okay. So this is something that's happened in a couple of the recent games I've been playing. People don't seem to use music to set the scene. I mean, that's really what makes a good game good, or a great game great, is the music. Even if you don't have custom music, you can still use stock music or music you find free online creatively to help set the mood. So if it's a dark, ominous scene, you have dark, ominous music. You don't have happy-go-lucky, town music. You've got to set the scene with your audio cues, because that'll really add another layer of polish to your game. Graphics and the way the game looks is super important, but the way the game sounds is also just as important. I think these cabbages are finally starting to come in. Now I can finish cutting some wood, and Georgie and I will be set for the winter. Now I just need to finish cutting some wood, and Georgie and I will be set for the winter. Alright, there's a good use of music there to set the scene. Although it's rather anticlimactic, he's just kind of running around looking at things. Help me! This isn't as dramatic as the music makes you believe. You're all scratched up. What's wrong? What happened? Are you Captain Strelly? Yes, I am. What happened? Our village. Adrad returned. You have to help. The bringer. So much killing. Who? What village? Where are you from? Agotak village, north of Northrise. When the bringer attacked, the elder told me to flee across the mountains and find you. We have heard of your experiences in Moranthia, and the elders believe you're the only person who can defeat Adrad. If your elders heard about Moranthia, then they should know about that the rescue was a disaster. I don't know if I'm the right person to help. No, you have to help. You're the only person who knows Adread's power and what he can do. I don't know an Adread. Who are you talking about? He was held captive in Moranthia during your rescue mission. He's the one who gave the Duchess her destructive power. Yes, I remember a captive. He gave us some assistance to reach the main tower. No, he was no captive, I can assure you. He can summon bringers on a whim and can draw from the canyon at almost any time. You need to slow down. Canyon? Bringer? I can't really go into it right now. I think they followed me here, and you need to help. Listen, kid, you're asking the wrong person. I can take you over to Laurentide. I can probably introduce you to some people in the guard who might help. Adrad is a powerful summoner, but he is not fully of the canyon. Since you have faced a similar threat in the Duchess, the elders believe you are the best hope to help. I feel like English isn't this person's first language. Kid, that mission was a disaster. I haven't touched a sword in years. I'm not even fit to wrestle slimes. No, not the slimes. Please, there are 2 small children. 2 twins of this generation were blessed. Twins? The twins. They're of the canyon, and Adriad is trying to find them. The elders hid them before the Adriad's bringer could hunt them down. Please, if he finds the twins, he'll get even more powerful. That's why the elders hid them, but they won't remain hidden for long. Why is there so much exposition happening? It should be, help me, okay, and then they go. We don't need all this exposition. I still don't understand the lore, even though you're trying to explain it here. I don't know really what's going on. I know there's big monsters. There was a fight in the past that failed. There's a canyon that gives people power. If you're going to have a giant exposition dump, it needs to be better, more well done. Exposition can't just be vague. If it's exposition because it's exposition, right? It's exposition because you're telling the players things about the lore. You're not being like, oh, yeah, there's these big creatures that get power from the twins. Let's go. You know, yeah. Come back with me to Northrise. I can lead you through the forest. If you talk to Tish, she'll be able to explain everything, I promise. Kid, you just don't give up. They followed me here. If anything happens to me, give this to Tis. Cal received the mysterious paper. Go to the Northrise village. Tis will help you. She can explain the canyon, its power, our village, everything. I'll protect you. Stay back. This is my fight too. Let's do this. That was a good transition. Ooh, nice. I like the view here for the battles. I'm not following along with the story or the dialogue too well. But the game's pretty and has good busts, so I mean, all is forgiven. I don't know. Hopefully it'll be better explained later on, because right now I am in a state of confusion and everything's moving way too fast and I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's just spam attack then. Oh, well, he's already dead. Okay, you killed him. Yeah, you killed him pretty dang fast. Do we not have, like, revive herbs? I'm pretty sure that's in every RPG, right? He was literally no help at all. He should have just ran away. He literally did nothing to help. I love how strategic this battle system is. It's so in-depth. Spam attack over and over again. I'm sorry, young stranger. I couldn't protect you. I thought I'd put my sword away for the last time. Okay, this music's not setting the scene anymore because now it is a somber moment with a dead child in front of her. Also, this death better affect her later on in the story, because something really important that doesn't happen in a lot of games is death affecting the main character. If someone close to them dies, or someone that they knew dies when you couldn't protect them, that'll affect you. What if some random person came up to you, and they were being beat up by a gang of bullies, and you couldn't do anything to save them? They were beat up and killed in front of you. They asked for your help, you couldn't do anything, and they died in front of you. Don't you think that that would affect you through your life? You would think back to that moment, right? It wouldn't just be an, oh, they died, let's move on, right? So death needs to have an impact on the main character. It needs to affect them, it needs to affect their future choices, it needs to affect their decisions, and it needs to affect the way that they think. So hopefully you'll do that. I know a lot of games that don't need to. So death affects you. It's not something that can just be thrown around willy-nilly. War, for example. War changes somebody. You can't forget seeing a million dead bodies thrown around. You can't see your best friends being killed next to you and not be impacted by it. So death has to affect you. That's just a little rant there. It's important. Make sure death impacts the main character. I thought I'd put my sword away for the last time. Or side characters. I'll get your people the help they need. A short time later. Alright, well, so we've been thrown into the meat of the world already. It's so laggy, because I'm guessing because of the parallax moving image above us. That's incredibly laggy. I really hope that you better explain the details of what's actually going on later on, because this intro has left me more confused than I was before starting the game. I have a lot of questions. They need to be answered, hopefully in the next, 30 minutes. Do we have pixel movement? No, okay. So, alright. Let's just walk around and look at things. Hey, Georgie, wake up. This is some really good artwork, though. It's very pretty. Huh? I could have used your help out there. Oh. I love dogs, but a lot of the busts are clashing with each other. They don't look similar. Sorry, I had the door closed. Why is it blue? We have to head east to Laurentide in the castle and see if we can get any help over to North Rose Village. We'll have to get an audience with the king. If someone else has the Duchess' power, then he could be even stronger than her. They're going to need an army. Oof. Yay, Puppy! If Puppy dies, I'm going to be mad. You will first need lockpicks in order... Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So is there going to be lockpicking in this game? Because that's awesome. And also the bronze armor, a vest for Georgie, some lockpicks, some money, a few nanite. That's awesome. Okay, so there's lockpicking in this game. Master how to pick... Okay, first need lockpicks. Be able to find inequality. When picking a lock, insert the lockpick. Also, lockpicks are not sold at just any shop because they're illegal. I've been playing a lot of Kingdom Come Deliverance, which is an amazing game, and I highly recommend you play it. But that game does lockpicking well. You can't just buy lockpicks willy-nilly at any shop in the game. You have to go to a specific person, like a hidden trader or a back-end shop, and they can sell you the lockpicks. It's not going to just be sold in a general store because those are generally not used for legal things. You'll insert the lockpicks so they rotate clockwise. Okay, if you hear a click that sounds different, then you pick the tumbler and the lock's ready to be opened. Okay. Alright, let's look at the menu. I'm having a hard time deciding if this game is RPG Maker MV or not. Because it doesn't have the right resolution size to be an RPG Maker game. A lot of the art doesn't fit with an RPG Maker MV game. But like the menus, like, okay, well no, this doesn't. I don't have enough experience with the other RPG Maker engines to know what engine this is. Formation. Can I play as a dog? Oh, cool. Alright, cool. That's probably going to break the story somewhere, so we're going to not do that. I'm not seeing Yan5 plugins, so I'm going to have to assume this isn't RPG Maker MV, but it looks like it. Alright, I'm going to just ask the dev after the video, because I don't know. I don't have enough experience with other engines, and I'm going to stop rambling now. I want to go pick locks. I want to see how you do that minigame. Can I exit the map at any other point? Nope, just there. Okay. I don't know. Maybe that's just the way I design games. It's a peeve of mine if you can only enter or exit a map from a specifically marked location. Like, if this was a real game or a real life, you would be able to exit to the other map from here or from here, right? So I usually, when I'm creating maps, I use trees to block it off so you can only enter from one area or from a smaller location, or I just make it where you can walk through every single one of these places to get through to the upper area. It's just a thing of mine. It's really no biggie, but you know, I don't know. I love how you're using on-map enemies. That is a huge bonus points to you for that. You're making the battles optional, which is I'm really grateful. Let's try doing a battle. I do like the view here, and the animated walking battlers, animated enemies. You know, the animations for when you attack. It's pretty. It's well done. I don't know how much of this is default to the engine, but it looks good to somebody who doesn't have experience with the other engines. Alright. This does appear to be one of those games where you just kind of spam attack over and over again. Awesome. I mean, there's like minimal amounts of strategy because... Actually, wait. Because... Oh god, I skipped it. That's my bad. There's minimal amounts of strategy because they're using different skills. You can boost your attack. Like, wow, such strategy. Amazing. But it's really not... Like, you're still just spamming attack over and over again, but now your attack does slightly more damage. Like... Making games strategic and balancing them is a lot of effort, which is why many games don't really ever contain battles, because I find turn battle, this kind of battle system, boring, and don't like spending all of the time making it like that, so I just don't make them. I just don't use battle systems. But if you do, you need to do it right. You need to have good amounts of balancing. You need to have, good animations. You need to have custom stuff. And you need to make sure the game is strategic and fun to play. It takes a lot of work, but it is more than worth it for the end goal. Oh god. Laurentide. Okay. North, south, east. Oh god. Okay. I feel like we can just go... We should just go anywhere on the map. Because this is looking like it's an open game. I'm unsure. Let's go up. Let's just see what's up here. I should have east of the castle. Alright, cool. So we're not doing that. Alright, there will be no exploring for you. Bad player. You're not allowed to explore. Also, I'm an idiot and don't know what north, south, east, west is, so I don't include that in my games. I just say right, left, up, or down. Ah, okay, so, alright. I don't know, because there's a dude staring right at me, so I don't know if he's going to get alerted by me doing this, so let's just give it a go. Okay, well, I did it. That is interesting. That probably took forever to code, and it's short and not super in-depth, but that is kind of awesome that you have that in there. Dang it, I can't just walk into random people's homes? That's not fair. Also, there's a lot of... This feels like a bustling town. Good job. Have you met any of the leaders of that attuned cult? Probably a bunch of grifters. Grifters? What's a grifter? My girlfriend thinks I'm a pedophile. But what does she know? She's only 8. Oh! Why the fuck is that in your game? What the hell? I know that's a joke, but what the heck is that doing in this game? Is this now a joke a game? Should I take things seriously? Pronouncement day. I'm not a fan myself, but it brings people to town. I guess that's fun. Okay, I'm now have to talk to all of these people to see who else is a pedophile. Monster's always skittering off the main trail. That's great. No one knows the comings and goings like the harbor master. Go big or go home. It's just this filler dialogue. The attuned will step forward and lead us to peace and prosperity. Yep, that's great. Pronouncement day is a time for drinking. Yep, that's also great. Any more? If I ever need yellow flowers, I go to an ancient ruin. They usually grow around them. Okay, so no one else here is as interesting as the pedophile guy. I mean, that's not interesting. That's horrible. Why is that in the game? But the rest of this is filler dialogue. That was filler dialogue too, but it's also incriminating. She's staring in the window. Our leaders say the attuned will arrive and lead us. Okay. Games of chance are frivolous. Also, I'm bad at them. And we don't have time. Lots of reasons not to waste time in there. Cool, so that's a bar, I'm guessing. Cool. Okay. What is this? What are all of these? All of these lines seem out of place. Hey, can I interest you in some lockpicks? 6 lockpicks for 2,000 coin. It's a bargain at twice the price. No. I do like the animation on this guy back here and the sound effects. That's really awesome. Nice attention to detail. What can I do for you? I feel like I shouldn't buy anything yet. Oh, so everyone's... Alright, cool. Can I sell... I can sell my rake. How much can I sell it for? Wait, what do I have equipped? Stop hitting on me. I don't like it. It's not awesome, dude. Alright, so I have this storm guard. And no one's using my rake. So just sell the rake. I get 50 for it, so it's not great, but you know. One of the armor shop will be in armor with our armor. Okay, cool. That's an improvement. That's not. That's an improvement. That's only 750. Cool, I'll buy it. Alright. That guy's a very appropriate kind young man. Can I equip the other one? No. Okay. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Why does the equip have a period after it, but none of the rest of these do? That seems a bit strange. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go, really. There's random spikes like everyone thinks I'm paranoid. Alright, Graham, thank you for telling me. The springs in the countryside are great sources of clean, pure water. Okay. I used to be a bodybuilder, but now I'm the harbor master of Laurentide. It's a good gig. Hauling up anchors helps me work on my sweet abs. Alright, what's with all those shinies? Buy one fish for the price of 2 and get your second fish free. Seems like that is not a deal at all. Okay. Items. There was a Laurentide map. Oh, yeah, that's not helpful. Oh god, what am I supposed to do? I don't have a quest menu, do I? No. Alright, that's great. I need to tell someone something. I'm assuming Harbor Master. I really don't know where I'm supposed to go. This is giant and there's no directions. Is that a chest over there? Okay, I need to get to that. This is my mission. Get to that chest. Okay, and there's no way out that way, so I gotta walk around the entirety of the kingdom to get there. That's just great. That's wonderful. Loving this game. Actually, I am liking the game. Okay, cool. I really like that little game. It's nice. Why can't I lockpick the doors though? I thought superstition died out with the ancients, but these followers of the Attune sure have brought it back. I really feel like I should be allowed to open the doors. That would be awesome. I get all my lockpicks in the market. Where else would I get them? People are really careful about locking the doors, except for that old man a few streets south. Alright, cool. That's where we need to go rob. A few streets south, okay. This one? No. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, get out of the way. Why do games do this? All that for it to be locked. Oh my god, people suck. I hate them. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's so many people. Ah! Okay, we're gonna keep walking. I'm still not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. But, you know, just keep walking, I guess. Do I have to just try every door until I find that one unlocked door? Because that kind of sucks. It's so densely populated everywhere I go. Oh my god. Locked, okay. Locked. Locked. Oh my god. Everything's locked. It's the illusion of having a big town when in reality you have nothing. Nothing, I say. What? Okay, we're going up here now, I guess. I don't know where I am or how I got here, but this is where we're going. Oh, I have made progress. Captain Strelly, I had heard you were in town. I am certainly glad to see you here in Laurentide. Alright, I don't know who told you I'm in town because I literally just got here, but that's cool, that's cool. I don't know how I was supposed to find this place besides walking around aimlessly for a while, so I lucked into it. Awesome. Captain Strelly, I'm in town. Yeah, it was about time that you had returned to the tower. Thank you, General Noranda. It's Colonel Noranda these days. The aftermath of Moranthia has had its repercussions for all of us, it seems. Indeed. I thought leaving the Shatter team would help with the guilds, but it never really went away. I hope things get easier for you. I'm sure you'll find what you need. What brings you to town? Are you here for the pronouncement this year? You're a little early. I really do like all the bust graphics. It just seems like some of them are clashing with the other ones and there's not much consistency. No, not in this celebrating mood, really. I'm looking to talk to King Atanek about something. We'll send word up to the main gate, but I'm afraid that you aren't going to have much luck. Oh, why not? He's become a recluse in the past few years, paranoid of the citizens and what they want. He speaks only through his new general, Sidfrith. He was always the stranger one between him and Prince Nukilik. Nukilik's vow of poverty and scholarship pushed Atanek to vanity. Becoming king pushed him to greed, and the Attuned have pushed him to paranoia. The Attuned? It's a relatively new religious cult that sprung up after our time in Moranthia. Oh, I'm sorry, I did not mean to open that. Now that it's out, they had a small portion of the population... Wait, what? Now that it's out that a small portion of the population has special gifts, some of the citizenry has taken to looking for a savior. Okay, so some people have magic abilities. Those myths have always been around, and people have always known about some members of the royal family having extra-normal skills, or paranormal skills. True, but those abilities have always been of the royal line. After Moranthia, rumors sprung up that the abilities could be harnessed by anyone. Combined with the general displeasure with King Atanek, the Attuned are getting quite a following. If that's the case, then my news for him may set him off even more. Whatever it is, if it brought you to town, it must be important. And if Sidfrith finds value in what you say, you should receive your audience. I believe the Moranthia threat has returned, and from what you've said, just when our kingdom is at its weakest. Alright, the music needs to change for this scene because it's a little more intense. Also, your cutscenes are kind of not great. The character is just kind of, well, I guess just this cutscene. The other ones have been okay. In this cutscene, the character is just chilling there, not really doing anything. He's just not moving or anything at all. So movement in cutscenes is important. In real life, people don't just stand in one solitary position and talk. I mean, maybe they do if it's like your mom and she's just dropped you off, but, you know, I digress. Not unanticipated. Our blockade and sanctions have had little impact. Why does the text randomly turn blue for no reason? It's just kind of out of nowhere. Maybe is that like important text is my guess. It feels random and out of place. General Sidfrith is overseeing the skills demonstration. He'll be interested in hearing what you have to say. Okay, so yeah, that is just kind of instructions on where to go. Okay, let's go to Sidfrith. Also, I didn't pay attention to what she said. Can I talk to her again and get a where am I going? Okay, no. Alright, cool. I just gotta figure it out if I didn't pay attention the first time. That's great. He's overseeing the something or other and doing a thing, and I'm sorry I didn't pay attention. My arm started bleeding. Sidfrith. Are you? Is this Sidfrith? No. That's the pedophile. I'm looking for a guy in armor who looks like he's overseeing everything. and is important. Because that's really... Okay, you know what? I'm going to turn auto dash on. Nope, I can't because... Why is there no options menu? I didn't really comment on this before, but there's literally no options at all. There's no options menu, which is really, really weird, because every game I've ever played has an options menu. You would think it's mandatory for a game to have an options menu. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe this engine doesn't have one, but I find that hard to believe. My wife and I were happy for 20 years, and then we met. That's rough, man, that's rough. It's not really foggy at all. If I wasn't a boy, I wouldn't have anything to play with. Wait a minute. I was so poor growing up that if I wasn't a boy, I wouldn't have had anything to play with. Okay, I feel like you're hinting at something here that I should be more concerned about. The guys at the work camp are a bunch of tough dudes. I wouldn't mess with them. Work camp? What? What am I missing? I'm assuming that that's where Sidfrith is. Oh, a collar for Georgie. What? We need that immediately. Oh, my good boy has a collar, doesn't he? Oh, he's such a good boy. I love Georgie more than anyone in this whole game, which is something I need to address also. Your players will always love the dog unconditionally. There will never be a scenario in which a player does not love a dog. So consider that to your advantage. You're not allowed to kill dogs in video games. You're not. If you kill a dog, I dislike your game. That's about all I've got. Dogs. Everyone loves dogs unconditionally. This is the inn. Okay. Welcome to the inn at Laurentide. Rooms are going quick with pronouncement day coming up. 10c4 night. No. Feel free to look around. Okay, do you have anything I can steal? The Natural History of Pufflers. This sounds interesting. Is there a book that strikes your fancy? By all means, you can borrow it. Just be sure to pass it on to someone else who might enjoy it. Thanks, I think I'll borrow this one. Yeah, I'm never going to read that for the rest of the game. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna leave. Also, I meant to say, in terms of the Chrono Trigger videos, I'm really sorry. I am still going to be uploading them. I just have not found the time, along with these first impressions videos, I've not found the time to record them. That building looks a little weird. You need to scoot that up a tile. I've not had the time to record them. I will, I promise, as soon as I get a time. Silent Well is almost impossible to get to, unless you get arrested, that is. Okay. I'm not sure where the guy I'm looking for is. Still locked. Okay. I can't walk over the chickens. That's a hazard right there. Make it so you can walk over the chickens. That's very important. Locked. Everything's locked. That's wonderful. Except for the old man's house that was somewhere, but I didn't pay attention to find them. Oh, wait a minute. I know where to go. I think I know where to go. I have an idea. The work camp is out here. It wasn't actually in the village. Please tell me I'm right. Please tell me I'm right. So for the majority of this game's been walking around. You're right, Georgie. We should head north to the lumber station. Oh, okay, so lumber station was up here. Awesome. Well, at least we're figuring out where to go. What? North to the lumber station, east to the castle. We're just going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. Why can't I go to the lumber station? I thought that's where I was supposed to go. I should head east to the castle. No! What? I swear to God, I was told to go to the lumber station. I really thought that that's where I was supposed to go. What? Okay. We're going up here again. Walking. Okay, we're in here now. Whee! Laggy. Ooh, something's going on up here. Oh, is this the festival? Ooh, what's this? Can I get in on the action? I don't know what's going on over here, but I like it. This is very festive. Ooh, this looks like someone important. If you want some corn, let me know. I'm all ears. Okay. Did I get that for free or did I pay for that? I didn't get corn. Increases max HP by 50. Whoa, that's kind of cool. It covers 5% of MP. It covers 50% of HP. Okay, awesome. Where are the important people? That's locked. Okay. What's the point of having doors if you can't even get into them? Is this the guy? Men, I need to start seeing tighter spinning side kicks. Your footwork is sloppy, leaving you open for a counterattack either during or after your attack. If you're gonna kick with your right leg, step in with your left leg. Your right leg should be out in front of you and your back or left leg trailing. Look into your opponent's eyes when you hook, otherwise you dampen the target. Make a grand sweep, almost shove. Now, roundhouse to the gut. Never let it up. Is your opponent dead yet? No, then don't let up. Yes, this is the guy. Okay, I don't know why it took me forever to find him, but it did. You probably need a quest journal or allow the dialogue to be repeated with the lady to tell you where to go, because I was confused. Excuse me, General Sidfrith. I am, and you must be Captain Strelly, retired. Yes, I have some important information for King Atanak, and I am requesting an audience. Gentlemen, continue with this. Captain Strelly, I know that you must feel some sense of entitlement, having grown up inside the castle. And as a former Shatter Team commander, you have served this kingdom well. But the access you enjoyed with Naranda in charge is now over. An audience with the king, especially with pronouncement preparations going on, is not happening. I understand, but a boy came to my cabin today and was killed by 2 bandits. Regrettable, but bandits are one reason why we're training so hard here. They are a constant menace, especially in the foothills, out by you. But this boy, he said he was from west of the range, north of Northrise. Northrise is populated by religious zealots who do not, and never have, supported the king. They are on their own. He came to warn me that someone who may be a Moranthian agent is here in Laurentide and attacked an entire village. We've had no reports of an attack, even from our guards near the range pass. And why would this boy seek out you? You said came to warn me. Why you? Oh my god, is that the king? Oh my gosh, wow, he's so beautiful. Oh my god. No. Indeed, General Sidfrith, that was my question as well. You were inside. How? Did you hear us? Why do you care? What, were you stalking? Were you staring out the window? Did you have the window open? How did you hear any of that? I'm so confused. Please explain. King Atanek, it is a pleasure to see you again. As I was explaining to the general here, I bring a warning from the west. Yes, I am aware of why you are here. News travels quickly to me. Come, let us discuss these issues inside. I do not care to conduct business here in the courtyard market. Why wouldn't you have told Frith? Why wouldn't you have told him? Why wouldn't he have known? He would have known. He wouldn't be saying like, oh, we heard nothing if you had, unless he's lying and he was paid off by somebody, which may be possible. I don't know, everything's happening so fast and I don't have context for what's going on. So it seems that a village to the north of Northrise has been attacked. As I mentioned, Your Highness, there's no village north of Northrise, just mountains and canyons. I can only report what happened, but I still believe that you owe it to the citizens in the valley to investigate. When I inherited this throne from my father, I took a solemn oath to protect the people of Laurentide. I think you'll agree, Callie, that no one was more unwavering in his protection and his people than my father, with my mother at his side. It's one reason why my parents' portraits remain in this room, even after their passing, to remind me of my august responsibilities. Do you mind coming out into the overlook with me, Callie? Of course. Oh, we're getting some mode 7. I like it. she's not perfectly centered, and that's angering me. Tell me, what do you see? Our kingdom, Laurentide. Wrong. Excuse me? You do not see our kingdom. You see my kingdom. Ah, yes, I see. I don't care how many dim-witted fishermen and vacuous housemaids still think of you as a princess. When you left your station to join the foreign guard, you sacrificed any opportunity for input as to how Laurentide may be ruled. Okay, so he's being a butt to me, but he was being kind of chill earlier, so I don't know why there was a sudden attitude shift. Or why he's telling me things that I already know. Okay. I'm aware. But if a Moranthian agent with the powers of the Duchess is on the loose, then this would be very bad for you, our king. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not entirely convinced that a Moranthian agent is running amok in the western mountain lands. The music still hasn't changed, and it's been forever, so could you do that, please? It's starting to grate on my ears. A boy was attacked by 2 bandits, and Captain Strelly here thinks that it's a Moranthian assault. Ridiculous. It's exactly the sort of tale I'd expect from someone as disgraced as Captain Strelly, if I'm being honest. What do you mean? I literally fought and saved you all. Where was I disgraced again? Why are you guys mean to me? I don't know what I did wrong. I literally saved you. General, could you dispatch a platoon at this point in the preparations for the pronouncement? Of course, Your Highness. Our forces are prepared at all times to act at your command. But you think it would be a waste of time? A stupendous one, Your Highness. The western villages are mysterious places, settled by escaped slaves and people who subscribe to the old ways. And people who subscribe to RPG time. Yeah, that's the village of the croutons. Sorry. I saw subscribe and, that's just the first thing that came to mind. Cal, if they sought you out, who are we to deny them your help? Are you suggesting that this is my problem and my problem alone? I'm saying that I see no evidence that what you say is true. If a village was destroyed, we would have heard, and your word is of dubious trustworthiness. You're using a lot of big words here, but your dialogue still doesn't make any sense, and I don't know a lot of what's going on. I mean, I know this person was disgraced, and that there's magic stuff and kingdom, and I'm not a princess anymore, but I was a princess, and they're not going to help me. But I'm still a little bit confused as to everything that's going on. Hopefully it'll all be explained in time, like I keep saying, but still. Big words doesn't make your writing good, I guess. And I don't know, again, why they don't like me. I didn't do anything wrong. I literally helped them, so. If you want to investigate it, I suggest you come out of retirement. I'm afraid the Shatter teams were dissolved. I'm aware. I share Captain Strelly's reluctance. If any investigation is needed, it should be conducted by our Imperial forces. Nonsense. I'm sure Callista, a warrior princess of Laurentide, can handle things herself. If you want redemption, if you want acceptance, this is your way to earn it back. Why do I need redemption? Why do I need acceptance? I literally fought in a guard and saved everyone's butt. Or maybe I failed to save everyone's butt. I don't know. That wasn't very well explained. I'm still confused. You can't ignore the boy's request for help. I'm not. I'm sending you. You have the kingdom's support, and I expect you to keep the general apprised of any developments. If what you said actually happened, then we will marshal the troops and crush this Moranthian incursion. Fine, Atanek. King Atanek, or your highness, is considered appropriate in this instance, Callie. We are not children any longer. Is this my brother? I don't know. I trust you can find yourself out. I don't understand. A lot of what's going on is confusing. How did he beat me out here? Oh my god. Alright. Guys, my croutons, I'm ending the video here. It's getting late. I am not feeling the greatest. I'm bleeding out of my arm here. So, that's not too fun. But, final parting thoughts. My final verdict. Let's go, start menu. Let's go to title screen. Oh, well, okay. Whatever. Alright. I'll pop the audio down a little bit so you can hear me a bit better. Alright, final verdict for this game. I'm enjoying it. I think that there's a lot more to it than we've found so far. I think that this game will get a lot more in depth as we go on. because you can see all of these characters here, and I'm assuming they'll be joining us later on. I'm assuming this is a much larger game than what we've played so far. I do think that a lot of things could be done better. A lot of the writing and stuff is vague, and the dialogue is difficult to read at times. But, you know, for what music there was, the music was rather good. I do wish it could have been used more dynamically, but I digress. The music was good. The busts and artwork was very good. I don't know if it was all custom, but if it is all custom, fantastic job. It could fit together a bit better, but, you know, that's just a personal thing of mine. Overall, I thought the game was... it was a balanced experience. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't crazy greatest game ever made. I'd say it lies somewhere in the middle, maybe just passing past the middle point of games. It was a solid experience. I'll try to play more on my own time. I'm sorry I couldn't play more on video. And yeah, I'll try to get some more videos out as soon as possible, my croutons. I really am trying. Life is just hectic right now. I didn't expect it to be. That's all for this video, my croutons. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.